Hi friends, Naji here. Welcome to my YouTube channel. In our last video in LangGraph series, we have discussed about short-term memory and its advantages, and we have also implemented a sample program, and we tried to use the different use cases with the short-term memory. Okay. So what is the problem with this short-term memory? So if the conversation is too big, right? If the history is too big, then there will be a problem because all the LLM has a context limit. So if it is more than, if the history is more than this context limit, the LLM may not able to process and it may throw an error. So we have to have an option to solve this particular long history problem, right? So for that, there are a couple of options are there. One is the trimming of data and other is the summarization of the history. In this video, we will be discussing on trimming of the history data. So we'll see how can we do that or different methods of trimming the history. Okay. So for that, I have my Visual Studio Code is open. Now we can import few packages. So this is very easy. So what I can do, we can import from the LangChain core. We can have a messages from the util. We can import couple of packages. Okay, first we can use the trim messages. This will help us to trim. Then we can import the count token approximately. So this will help us to approximately calculate the tokens in the history. Okay, we can import few more things. So for maybe from LangChain chat models, we can import any chat model. So from LangGraph.graph, we can import state graph, we can import start, also we can import the message state. Now let's initialize a model. So here I am going to use the GPT model. GPT-4o is the model that I am going to use. GPT-4o, the model is ready. Now I can have a summarization model. Let me have a trim model for this one. Okay, so trim model, I can have a model.bind. Here I can set the maximum tokens that can be generated by the model. I can set it as 128 for this use case. Okay, so basic model is ready. Now we can define a method, that is the call model. Okay, here we have a state, and say state is a type of message state. Okay. Here what we can do, we can trim the messages. Okay, we can call the trim message method. Here I can pass the messages. Okay, so this is the one of the parameters. Then we can mention the strategy. This can be last. Okay, so this means we will be keeping the last messages. So when we trim a message, it will be trimmed from the first, not from the last. That is why we are keeping the strategy as last. Now we can have a token counter. So we can use the count token approximately. We can use this as a token counter. Then we have the max token. I can set it as 128. This is the maximum tokens. Then I can mention the start on. So here start on, I can going to set it as a human. I will explain it. Then I can have a end on. Here I can mention as human or tool. Okay, so what does this means? Okay, so here the state message means this is the message, and the strategy I have already mentioned that a token counter, this is the count. Okay, that is this will approximately count the number of tokens in the history, and this is the maximum tokens that can be in the history, and this is the start on human. So this means, so after we after we trim the messages, then it has to start with next human message. Okay, and this is ends on human and the tool, which means that when it is ends the when it is trim the message, it has to be the last message that is going to trim should be human or the tool message. So that is the parameters of the trim message. So once this is done, what I can do, I can print the message that is trim. I can say that trimmed messages. Here I can pass the message. I can set a response. Here I am going to say model.invoke. I can pass the messages. Now we can return the messages and we can return the response. Okay, so we are done with the call model method. Now we can define a in-memory saver. Okay, from LangGraph dot checkpoint dot memory import in-memory saver. Here I can create a checkpointer. Can mention the checkpointer here. Let's define a config also. So this is the thread ID that we are going to use, config. Can make it configurable, and thread ID I can give it as a 1. You can give any random numbers, but I am going to give it as a num. So we have done with our basic coding is done. Okay, now we can define the state graph. State graph, we are going to pass the message state. Okay, now we are slowly building the graph. So I am going to add a node. So one node, this is the call model, is the only node that I am going to add. Now we can add an edge. So the start edge will be the starting node. Okay, then we will be using the call model. We can do a compile with the checkpointer. So the graph compilation is also done. Now just invoke a graph. Okay, so here I can invoke a graph using graph.invoke. I can say messages. I am going to say hi, I am Naji, and I am going to pass the config is equal to config. Okay, so this is the message that I am going to pass. So let me execute it. Trim messages got unexpected keyword max tokens. The spelling is not correct. Let me correct this max tokens. Execute, 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 execute. Okay, there is one more problem is there, that is end on. So the execution is in progress. So this is the trimmed message. Okay, so here it says hi, I am Naji. So this is the message, and this is the response that we are getting from the LLM model. Okay, what LLM model says? LLM model says, hello Naji, how can I assist today? Okay, so that is the message from the LLM model. Now let me continue with the chat. Here what I can do, I can pass the messages. I can give my second message. Okay, I can say that write a short poem about cats. Just pass the config as config. We'll see. So the execution is in progress. Okay, so here we can see the trim message. So in the trim message we can see it's a human message. This is hi Naji Abu. Then if you scroll down little bit, we can see the AI message. So this is the AA message. How can I assist you today? And when we go down, we can see the rest of the messages also. Okay, so this is how we are keeping the message. So till now we are good. Now let me ask couple more questions. Okay, so for that let me copy and paste this to save some time. Here I can say now do this. Here I can say now do the same but for dogs. So let me execute it. So the execution is in progress. So if you look on this, now the trimmed message is only starting with the now. Okay, the spelling is not correct, but it says now dot the same but for dogs. Okay, this is what I have given here, but the before, all the messages before this, it's already gone, right? It is already trimmed off. So for example, if I ask a query, who are you? Who are you? Okay, so it will say, okay, I am a AI language model created by OpenAI known as ChatGPT. Okay, sorry. You have to say, sorry, the question will be, what is my name? What is my name? Earlier I have given that my name is Naji, but if you look on this, it says I am sorry, but I don't have access to your personal data about users unless it has been shared with me, right? So the reason why is context already lost because we are trimming the data. Okay, so to demonstrate this, I can do one more thing. So let me increase the maximum token to 1280. Now let me run this. I am running all the cells again. So we'll see what is the result now. See, now the result is you have mentioned earlier that your name is Naji. Okay, so this time it is able to identify my name as Naji. Okay, so this is the easy method to trim the data. Now I will demonstrate one more method, one more packages, that is the create react agent, and we'll see how can we implement the same with create react agent. Okay, so that I will do, that I will do quickly. So we can do most of the things as a copy and paste. Okay, so let me add one markdown, and I can say in create react agent. Okay, so this is I'm going to do in create react agent. So for that, let me have a langchain dot OpenAI. I can import the chat OpenAI model. So let's define a model here. I can have a chat OpenAI. I can mention the model GPT 4o. Okay, so this is my model. Now let me define a tool. Okay, the tool is get the weather information of city. I can say like this. I can return that weather is the city is sunny. Okay, so this is my tool. Okay, now let me create a agent. So for that I can use from LangGraph dot pre-build, we can import create react agent, and from, so we already have the rest of the things are available, so I'm not going to initialize again. Okay, so here what we need to do, we need to create a pre-hook. Okay, so first let me define a pre-hook, then we can discuss about it. Okay, here I'm going to get a state. Alright, now let me copy and paste this particular function here. Here I can copy this, I can paste it here, pre-hook. Okay, copying is not done, let me copy paste it again. Okay, so instead of these messages, this time we are going to use LLM input messages, because our create react agent need this particular key. Okay, so the pre-model is done. Okay, now I can define a check pointer again. So to override, I can have a in-memory saver that I can use here. Now let's define a graph. Create react agent. I can mention the model here. I can mention the tool as get weather. Here I can mention pre-model hook. I can mention pre-model hook as my function. Okay, so what does this pre-model hook does? Okay, so this pre-model hook, whenever we call a react agent, okay, it will first hit the pre-hook method. Okay, then this is the first node that is going to execute, then only like it will only execute the create react agent nodes. So that is why we are doing it as a pre-model hook. Now I can define the check pointer as a check pointer. Okay, let me execute this. Okay, so here also I can do the same thing. Okay, I can say it as messages. Here I am going to say, hi, my name is Naji. I can pass the config here. So if we execute, something is wrong here. If we execute the okay, so if we execute this, we can see that in the trim message we can see, hi, my name is Naji. Okay, so you guys can do the same example and you can try it out how this will work. Okay, so I don't want to do all the exercise again because that will increase the video time. Okay, so ideally what we have discussed is that we have discussed how can we do the trim. So the trim message can be done in two places. So one is the create react agent. So I have explained how can we implement that in our create react agent method, pre-build method. Also I have explained how can we do that in our normal graph method. Okay, so in this way we can ensure that the history is not reaching to the maximum LLM token. So that is all about in this video. Please do like and subscribe. Have a nice day. Bye bye.